You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Saturday the 18th of October 2025. It is 26 days after the fall equinox. It is 64 days before the winter solstice. By the French Republican calendar, it is the 27th day of Vendémiaire, the day of the piment, the chili pepper. The sun rises today at 7:11 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 12:41 p.m. The sun sets today at 6:10 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 6:38 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 7:10 p.m. The length of daytime today is 2 minutes 34 seconds shorter than yesterday. The moon is in its waning crescent phase and is 7% full at midday. The new moon will arrive on Tuesday, the 21st of October. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the wee hours, low tide, 3:37 a.m., 18 centimeters. In the morning, high tide, 10 a.m., 1 meter 58. In the afternoon, low tide, 4:18 p.m., 24 centimeters. At night, high tide, 10:17 p.m., 1 meter 46. In our shared realm of plants and animals, it is the peak of the potato harvest on Long Island. When the plants die back above the ground, it's a clear signal to begin digging the year's crop. There is a poignancy to the Long Island potato. It was once a major crop. In 1923, 7 million bushels were harvested in Queens, Nassau, and Suffolk counties. Now, with relentless suburbanization and the destruction of farmland, the yield is decidedly small, although many home gardeners continue to grow them in our ideal soils. The loss of the farming culture in the last 50 years has been a tragedy for this island, although some farms do hang on out on the East End. Commemorations. On this day in 1851, the first edition of Herman Melville's Moby Dick was published by Richard Bentley of London. The British edition came out under the title The Whale, and the text differed significantly from the American edition, which came out on November 14th of the same year. On this day in 1922, the British Broadcasting Corporation was founded. We here at Radio Long Island City send congratulations to our colleagues at the BBC on their anniversary. On this day in 1961, the Museum of Modern Art opened an exhibition entitled The Last Works of Matisse, Large Cut Gouaches. Embarrassingly, they hung one piece entitled Le Bateau, or The Boat, upside down. The error went unnoticed for 47 days. More than 100,000 people saw the show. Even Matisse's son, Pierre Matisse, had visited and not spotted the gaffe. On this day in 1968, the U.S. Olympics Committee suspended the athletes Tommy Smith and John Carlos. The two black medalists had given a black power salute to protest racism and injustice during their Olympic medal ceremony the previous day. The International Olympic Committee allowed them to retain their medals. On this day in 1979, the Federal Communications Commission began allowing people to have home satellite Earth stations without a federal government license. In neighborhoods like Astoria, with large foreign-born populations, home satellite dishes became a powerful link to broadcasts from their countries of origin. They have now been replaced by streaming on the Internet. Today we remember Lotte Lenya, born on this day in 1898. She first made her name on stage in Berlin, playing the role of Jenny in the Threepenny Opera. After the rise of Hitler, she and her husband, the dramatist and composer Kurt Weill, emigrated to the United States. She would remain here and continue her career acting and singing in English, on stage, and in film. We also remember today Ntozake Shange, born this day in 1948. She is best known for her searing 1975 play For Colored Girls Who Have Considered Suicide When the Rainbow Is Enough. She was a powerful voice in black feminism. Today in Earth Science Week, it is International Archaeology Day, sponsored by the Archaeological Institute of America. And finally, it is Necktie Day in Croatia. The necktie, or cravat, was introduced to Europe in the 17th century by Croatian mercenaries serving in France. The word cravat derives from the name of the country, Hrvatska. Happy Necktie Day to all our Croatian friends and neighbors. And that is the Observatory, Saturday the 18th of October, 2025.